The victory caravan of the Desert Vipers rolled on as they became the first team in the DP World ILT20 Season 4 to be assured of a top 2 spot in the playoffs. Yesterday, their pace attack was at full throttle, landing some painful blows to the Warriors. Birthday boy Kazaima Tanvir also joined the party to carry on his fairy tale run. The Vipers' innings hit a few speed bumps, but they were home with plenty to spare. The journey this season for the My Emirates has had its share of twists and turns, but 2 back-to-back wins have brightened their prospects for a top 4 finish. Can the men in blue stop the red-hot winning run of the Vipers tonight? This Sunday evening showdown promises to be an intriguing contest.
Yes, it does. An intriguing match 24 on our hands here at Dubai International Cricket Stadium. It's the Desert Vipers taking on the My Emirates. So we know the Desert Vipers sit firmly at the top of the table. My Emirates sitting in 3rd spot. It really is a table topper, this matchup. It's a big one at the DP World ILT20. Thank you so much for joining us here at Dubai International Cricket Stadium. It's a beautiful night for a game of cricket. It is 1v3. The Vipers were brilliant here last night. Can they back that up, or will My Emirates be too good? Let's head out to the middle now with Alan Wilkins and the 2 captains for the all-important toss.
I was going to let Lockie Ferguson pick the ball up there. You might want to do that if he wins the toss. It's 2 teams at the top of the DP World ILT20 table right now. 2 teams who played and won yesterday. And we got our toss representative Shahbaz Kamran Khan alongside Roshan Mahanama, former World Cup winner with Sri Lanka. Kieran Pollard wearing the blue of My Emirates and wearing the green. It's Lockie Ferguson for the Vipers. The coin. Right, Lockie, go on.
Heads.
Heads is the goal. You need heads.
Now that coin went up a long way, but you knew exactly what you wanted to do. What are you going to do, Kieran?
We're going to bowl first. We're not going to take that chance and bat first. Not sure what's going to happen there.
Right, you're going to bowl. It's all coming together a bit now for My Emirates, isn't it? And you won yesterday, a good win yesterday, and Capitals won today, so you need to win to go above them.
Well, yeah, thanks to that result, I didn't know the result of that game. But, having said that, for us, as I've always said, we just try to focus on what we need to do. It was a very important game for us, yesterday against ADKR, and I thought the guys rallied, pretty well, getting 180 and then defending it. I thought it was a good effort.
The preparation for a match like this against the league leaders, do you look at their strengths and their weaknesses, or do you just concentrate on what you're doing?
You want to concentrate on what you have to do as well, most important, but you also have to have a little small eye on what their strengths are as well, because you don't want to be coming into a match sort of blindsided. So, we have had a look, at that. We played against them, before down in Abu Dhabi. I think it was a game that we should have won, and then watching them play after a couple of games. So we have a little bit of insight, but hopefully we can, penetrate that insight and see what happens.
Bit cooler here tonight as well.
Yeah, not the typical Caribbean weather I was enjoying in the first part of the tournament. But having said that, this is professional sports. You got to crack on.
Absolutely. All right, thanks, Kieran. Thanks very much indeed.
All the best,
so Kieran Pollard's won the toss, and they're going to bowl first, which means you're going to have a first knock on here. How do you feel about that, Lockie?
Yeah, good. Look, last night we obviously had the chance to play on the wicket. It was an interesting wicket, so we're expecting much the same tonight.
What did you take from last night's game? The fact that you were chasing 90, lost a few wickets along the way, but what did you take from the game?
2 points, mainly. That's always a good start, but no, look, it was a tricky wicket. I'm sure it will play maybe different tonight. They've had a bit more time to prepare it, but again, we're batting first, so it's important to set a total.
Players are coming and going from the tournament. We know that the Sri Lankans have gone. I've just heard that Noor has left your group. Anyone else I should know about, or we should know about?
No, Noah's off. We wish him all the best at the SA League. Case will come in tonight, and Sanjay, local player, is making his debut tonight.
Right, and you're rested after last night, of course?
I hope so.
Lockie, thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Don't put the pads on yet, though. All right, okay, so My Emirates, Kieran Pollard has won the toss, and they're going to bowl first.
I can't hear Ellen.
Bowling first here. I got Wasim Akram alongside.
Alan?
Bowling first. Most teams do that. Tell us why. Why do you want to bowl first on?
Alan,
and this is the same pitch, by the way. It's not, and it was 90 all out, the Warriors.
Okay, the ball seemed round, absolutely. There is still moisture in the pitch. One day it's not going to make any difference, Ellen. But this is not a 90s pitch.
No.
But of course, the idea is to bowl that area we talk about, not 6 to 8 meters, just about 4 meters. 4 to 6 meter length, just around here somewhere, and let the pitch do the rest.
So a fuller length.
A fuller length, and if you're a right arm bowler, if you got natural outswing, or left arm you got in swing, just stick to your natural swing.
Yeah.
Don't try different things. There's no point trying variations for the sake of variation. The pitch will help you as a seam bowler.
Now, I know neither of us were spin bowlers, but the spinners are playing their part in this tournament.
Because there's a moisture in the pitch. That's why, hence the ball will grip as well, and spinners will be as handy as medium pacers. But any team that they're batting first today, say Vipers are, they'll make sure in first 6 over, don't lose 3-4 wickets, get to 40, play proper cricketing shots, and then have wickets in hand.
We didn't see the ball swing as much last night. David Payne, who's just there, not sure if you can pick him up there, Kumar. See him there, number 7? He was player of the match last night for the Vipers. Okay, there we are. Come back to us, Kumar. So I want to ask Waz, if it's not swinging as much, is that a worry?
No, it's not. I think there's a moisture in the pitch. It will seam. Seam, as you know, it will move after pitching. That's what Payne did yesterday early on with the new ball. Hence the 3 wickets and man of the match.
Yeah, absolutely. Waz, thanks very much. So see this area here? That is Wasim Akram's patch.
Thank you, Ellen. Thank you very much for that. And this is my patch here, and Andy Flower joins me again. And Mike Haseman, where have you been all my life?
I've been all over the place. I've been in Abu Dhabi. I checked out the weather in Sharjah. That wasn't good. Went back to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, good on you. Good on you. It's been going swimmingly well, though, is my understanding of it.
Yes,
swimmingly being the operative word.
Yes.
An interesting matchup we have here on our hands tonight. We saw the Vipers, maybe not in full flight, but in some sort of flight last night. A few hiccups when it came to their batting, but they've been so dominant throughout. I can't see much changing here tonight. Can you?
Yeah, they have. And you know, it's a side that's played really well, and I've liked the way they played. I mean, we've got to remember they've won those close games, which is just extraordinary. Those 3 real thrillers. They've had 5 last over finishes. It's been quite amazing with the Vipers. So they're there. They're at the top, and they've now qualified to the top 2. So good luck to them.
Yeah, good luck to them, and good luck to my Emirates, who have had a topsy-turvy time. Some really good stuff, some interesting stuff, and some work-ons. But how do you think they'll fare tonight out here on that pitch?
Well, they've got a very important first step in the right direction this evening, winning the toss and fielding. Vipers have been fielding first often in this tournament, and they've had a very successful formula. So a change for them tonight, having to set, sorry. So it'll be interesting to see as a batting group how they go, and whether we'll have a look at some of their changes in a moment. But with all that power in the My Emirates side, there's power all the way down the order, especially in the middle. Pooran, Pollard, Romario, Shepherd. That's incredible batting power to have in your locker.
It certainly is. It certainly is a very exciting team to watch, that's for sure. But the Desert Vipers have really set the standard, I think, to be fair. How to get those ugly wins, how to get the good wins. They're just winning. But let's have a look at the way they're winning and what is the key to their success so far. So if you come and have a look, boys, you see here, so Sam Curran, I mean, he's doing a superb job. As the run getter, he is scoring some incredible runs as well as taking wickets.
Yeah, very confident with his game at the moment in every facet. He is particularly chasing, you know, when he's got that structure of a chase in front of him, he does it beautifully. Kuzaima's been the pick of the bowlers in the tournament so far, swings it both ways. And I think he's going to be resting tonight, actually, Kuzaima. But you see all the contributions that the Desert Vipers players are making. Best bowling economy, best batting average against the quicks, joint most 50-plus opening stands. Now, you wouldn't think Fakhar Zaman, Andries Goose, and then when Andries got injured, Max Holden coming into the side. They haven't been huge scorers, but they have been really effective, and they've been blunting the attacks and allowing Sam Curran and these other guys to come in and be effective in the middle order.
a word that Andy used there, Hazy, was contributions. And I think the key thing is that everyone seems to have contributed at some point or another to help get these wins for the Vipers. Is that what other teams are missing?
Yeah, I think so, to a certain extent. I think that is right. I mean, I've heard a lot of chat about the team environment and how good it is and how healthy it is, which is always very healthy. And I think that's definitely the case. The guys have a clear, tight unit. There's Lockie Ferguson having a little bit of a chat. Sam Curran, of course, was the skipper beforehand. A couple of very good leaders, a couple of inspirational leaders, really, the way they take the responsibility. And they've got very good cricketing brains, which is important, of course. But they spend a lot of time. You speak to some of the younger guys involved with that lineup. They spend a lot of time in that change room chatting to the blokes and really encouraging them. And it's all about positive reinforcement, which, of course, is the way you've got to go.
It certainly is. And their bowling attack is by far and away the best in the tournament so far. We've seen led superbly last night by David Payne. He was brilliant. He chatted to us after the game. He's obviously a real thinker of the game. He cares very much about it. I enjoyed hearing the way he spoke about the game and his performance last night. Can he get the same here tonight in these conditions, would you say? That much swing?
Well, the sort of climatic conditions are very similar to last night. Ball should swing again, even in the second innings when he bowls. He's been outstanding. He's played for England. He's played for Gloucester for many years. Got tons of experience. Swings it both ways. And when he needs slower balls, he's got an excellent slower ball. Very good tactical bowler. So the two left armers, Payne and Sam Curran, have been outstanding. All round. This was going across Johnson last night, Johnson Charles, and going full and straight at Tom Kohler-Cadmore.
The last time these two teams played, by the way, as you look at that final wicket for Payne, the last time they played, it was a thriller in Abu Dhabi, and they tried to get a bye off the last ball, which would have taken it to a super over, and Aravind as the replacement keeper to one of his hosts threw the stumps down, which was brilliant work. But Payne got 3 wickets in 1 over, got them right back, and they turned the whole game on its head and got them right back in. So he's a big-time player, and he's someone who likes to contribute, and I like the way he swings the ball, I like the way he starts. That sets the tone as well.
It certainly does set the tone. So we've got quite an interesting matchup here on our hands. It's 1v3 in the DP World ILT20. And if you want to get involved, there are ways in which you can do it with us here. So before the match begins, let me remind you about your chance to be part of the action. Visi Smart TV presents Jalwa Dikau in Umpal contest. You can show your energy, show your passion. Participate now and win exciting prizes only with Visi Smart TV, a smart TV that has it all. All right, we're going to take a short break here at Dubai International Stadium, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the two teams, the Vipers taking on My Emirates. It's not far away on Cricket Safari. Welcome back to Cricket Safari. It's match 24. The Desert Vipers take on My Emirates here at the DP World ILT20. The last matchup between these two teams came down to the wire. The two teams, though, Andy Flower, would you please talk us through the Vipers, who have got a few changes tonight?
They sure have. They're the same up front. On the batting front, Fakhar Zaman and Max Holden will have to do a job against the new ball to protect some of that middle order. But the big news is it's a new-look bowling team. Sanjay Payal and Matiola Khan from the Emirates are both playing, both right-arm seamers, to partner Lockie Ferguson and Sam Curran. Case Ahmed takes Noor Ahmed's place.
That's the Desert Vipers getting ready with the bat, but with the ball is My Emirates. Mike Hazeman, would you talk us through this team, please?
Well, they're pretty settled. Johnny Bester got runs yesterday, but he's having a bit of a breather today. So Wasim played nice yesterday as well. Banton has been a bit up and down throughout the tournament so far. Krishnamurti's a batsman primarily, bowls a bit of left-arm orthodox from the States. Nicholas Paran. Now, that's the missing feature of My Emirates. Now, I'll go as far as to say, if he doesn't fire, I'm not sure they're going to go all the way to the final. That's my comment. Kieran Pollard is a fine player. We know that. Shakib played yesterday, did okay, hasn't his straps yet. Shepherd, we haven't seen the best of him. Woke's back in, that's good. That's advantageous because this will be good for the power play, I think, for Wokes. And Arab Gol is someone that we haven't seen before. A little leggy bowled beautifully yesterday. Zahir Khan was outstanding yesterday. And Gazamfa bowled, I think, a delivery that might be the best tournament delivery this season. It was just sensational. Get rid of Phil Salt. It was just absolutely unbelievable.
Okay, well, I'm going to have a look at that delivery very soon, but I want to start by talking about Zahor Khan that you just mentioned there. You thought he bowled incredibly well. If we have a look at some of his wickets from yesterday, what worked so well for him that he'll try and bring into tonight?
He knows these conditions so well. That's one of the good things about him. He's got this this bouncer, the slow bouncer. He digs in, almost breaks his toes when he bowls that bouncer, and he gets lots of wickets with this one. It's falling down actually, and then he gets the Yorker. He has that on point. He's got a change of pace. Yorkers are brilliant. Look at that. That's outstanding work from him. Also, he picked up 3 for not too many, 3 for 16, which is outstanding work from Zahor Khan. But that slower bouncer is on its way down as it comes to the batsman. So the guys are really struggling to hit that, and more times than not, they hit it up in the air. So that's why he's so effective. Does a wonderful job as a death bowling specialist. Did a wonderful job at the end yesterday. They were coasting, you know, at one stage. They were absolutely coasting. They were 2 for 90 odd, 97, 96 at 10 overs, and 157 for 8, I think, at the end, or 6 at the end. So it was unbelievable work from Zahor Khan who got them home.
He did get them home, and he's backed up beautifully, or I should say, Kieran Pollard is backed up beautifully by his team. He's asked a lot of them, but he's been leading from the front throughout this tournament. And one of the things I've liked so much is watching someone who's so experienced be so in everyone's grill and right up in it. He has been so brilliant to watch. He's been loud, he's under the lid, he's right. What does that say about him as a leader? How much he's still loving his cricket if he's making noise like this on the field, Andy Flower?
Well, he's a really interesting captain to watch operate. He's this big physical presence on the field. He's got this big, deep voice. He's a charismatic fella. And you know when you're playing against Kieran Pollard. This little bit of byplay to win My Emirates the game was a brilliant piece of cricket, I think. We all enjoyed watching it when he was orchestrating the field around these Dubai Capitals batsmen that seemed to be really intimidated, and they got more nervous and more nervous the whole time and capitulated in the end. It was a great piece of cricket to watch.
Yeah,
Coach,
certainly was.
Just quickly, Bravo spoke to him quite harshly, I believe, the captain on the boundary line. And from that moment on, he thought he's going to teach him a thing or two. So he called the guys into the timeout. This is Pollard, called the guys into the timeout. He said, right, boys, the game starts now. Let's all fire up. Let's make sure we win this game. We're going to start now. We've been useless up until now. Bravo, as I've said, I'm going to tell him afterwards, he's wrong, and we're going to win this. That's what happened.
Oh, I love it. I love the bit of tea from what's happening on the boundary. Mike Hazeman, you're in the know, but I'd like you to talk me through this ball that you think is the ball of the tournament you saw
yesterday. It was the very first delivery ball of the game. It was the second over, the very first ball. Look at this, to Phil Salt. Carom ball. Magnificent. It turned a mile. It stopped in the track, turned a mile, hit the top of middle stump. Watch this. Carom ball flicked out of the front. Look at that. Goes like a leggy. And Phil Salt was just trying to defend it. I mean, I thought it was just absolutely sensational. I was on air at the time. I thought it was just a miraculous delivery at that stage to get someone like Phil Salt who can be so dangerous.
Yeah, it was a superb ball, and we've got a superb matchup here on our hands. Two really good teams at an interesting stage of the competition, both wanting to prove a point, I think, at this stage, because we've got 1v3 here tonight. So, Andy, with that, I'd ask you, who are you picking tonight?
I'm with My Emirates tonight. I think all that power, that power is going to tell. And Vipers are messing around with their team, resting people. I think they're going to be under the pump.
And there I was thinking you for the underdogs.
Who's the underdogs?
He is, isn't he? No.
It's a very Kiwi approach there.
I'm Emirates. He's Vipers. Would you change him? He's Vipers. He's up the top, Vipers.
Have you still retired from the game?
Oh, I have. I forgot. Sorry.
Oh, you don't, yes. So you don't get to do it. So we've got a heck of a game on our hands here. As I say, it is 1v3. Andy Hazy, thank you very much. We appreciate you. We appreciate you sticking with us. We're going to take a short break here. It is My Emirates taking on the Desert Vipers. My have won the toss. They're going to bowl first here at Dubai International Stadium. Match 24, not far away.